I went on a mission trip to Kenya, and I was part of the medical team. And so this lady came up to me and had a brand new baby, and tears streaming in her eyes, begged me to take her baby home with her. But I instantly came home from Kenya and was telling Alan, we have to do something. This is the opportunity to step into faith.
You know, Kerry was convinced that we need to be the ones adopting, and I was less convinced of that. With 4 kids, we had Caleb, Ben, Hannah, and Sarah. I'm the numbers guy that gets to have the fun of running the budget in our house. I said, no way can we do that. And so, and then we just, as we talked and prayed all the way through that, and then it was on that night that you had that prophetic dream.
Yep, so I had a dream the night we said yes to Esther, that somebody cut us a check for $10,000. And almost to the near end of fundraising, we did get a phone call from a friend that said, hey, we would like to send you a check for $10,000. So just a confirmation again that what God was calling us to, he was going to see us through.
Yeah, so really stepping out in faith all the way through. We were able to go to Esther in October of 15. Very quickly after her being placed with us in China, she rejected Kerry altogether. She just really didn't want Kerry. The faith that Kerry had, hey, we knew we were here, there's all these things that came through, and then being pushed away.
She, hated me, to be honest. Growled at me if I came near her, screamed at me if I came near her, wouldn't look at me, wouldn't take food from me. But I knew, vividly from my dream, her pictures, everything. She was meant to be our daughter, but it just wasn't playing out the way that I had thought. I had heard God play the story for me. And where most people without faith would be like, I did not sign up for this, we're out.
Yeah, but testament to the transition once we did get home. So Kerry and Esther, the rejection that Kerry felt from Esther while we were in China, that quickly evaporated within, I don't know, we'll just say a week or so. And that Kerry and her, things bonded. And so then that just renewed hope of, this was exactly where we should be.
So 4 months home, I tell Alan, I'm advocating for kids again. And this little girl crosses my desk, and I told Alan, I said, there's this little girl that just came across my desk, and I think she is our daughter.
It was just a matter of saying, all right, we've got the faith foundation built again and again and again.
And so I see Rachel's file, and I see that originally it said that there was a possibility that she had a seizure disorder. Her orphanage had contacted our agency and said, this little girl is really having a lot of seizures. Can you ask the family if they can try to get here sooner? We expedite her process. We get to China in 6 months. They brought in this little girl, and I instantly in my mind went, what the heck did I say yes to? Was I pushing my agenda over wanting to have another child from China over God's? And did I really hear God tell me that this is supposed to be my child? Because here is this little girl who is very medically fragile. I just see a lifetime of care for her. So we get home from China. We were in the hospital within 24 hours for 4 days trying to get seizures under control and find out she has a brain tumor. And all the while, we're at Vineyard and just keep contending to that hope that, you know what? She's going to be healed. She is going to be healed. Again, God called us to this. He's going to see us through it.
And despite some doubts of that you were having because that Kerry was right in the thick of it, right? Confusion and some desperation, knowing, all right, we've seen it. Mm-hmm. And so really the faith that's been built through these times and the hope that we've experienced, it's just a matter of remembering, saying, oh yeah, he was faithful then. He won't be changing.
So about a year after being told she has a brain tumor and we're doing everything we can, the doctor says, let's do this PET scan. We kind of want to check on the tumor. And so finally, 3 days later, they call. None of the radiologists can agree on her scan. Half of them cannot find a tumor anymore. Half of them say they think they see a tumor. And of course, in the medical world, they won't say that it's gone. And so it was for us the first confirmation that, okay, there is hope.
He's completely redeemed us. we love our 4 kids. The fact that that he's grown us up in so many different ways, and our faith is stronger than we ever could have even imagined it was going to be. And just with Esther and Rachel, the hope that we've got that God's given us for them entering our family and joining our family, and the excitement that all 8 of us have together now.